Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the lab. We've got a lot of news coming at you right now. It just came out completely today. So we have the new season, Max out. We knew the title of it. We knew it was gonna be centered around Dynamax and Gigantamax, or Gigantamax, however you like to pronounce it. I am so pumped for this because I have so many Pokemon I have wanted to Dynamax for a very long time. Assuming the feature allows you to Dynamax older Pokemon and not just Pokemon found at the hotspots. Okay, so let's get into the new season. It starts September 3rd and goes till December 3rd. For some reason, they're not starting it on the 1st this time. Not totally sure why, but it's still a 3-month long season as per usual. And along with that, we get lots of bonuses. We get new spawns, we get new egg shakeups. Let's get into it. So for the seasonal bonuses, we get increased XP for a 7-day Pokestop spin streak, increased XP in Stardust for a 7-day Pokemon catch streak. We get increased XP from going up a friendship level. Yes. Oh, so sweet. Kind of sucks because I just upped a bunch of friendship levels like 2 days ago, but those are always coming in, right? That is the way to gain XP. That's the best way to get XP is friendship levels. Always lucky egg, and if it's anything like the last season where they did this kind of bonus, it should be, so instead of 100,000 for best buddies, it should be 150. With the lucky egg, it's 300,000 XP. That is a lot, guys. Take advantage of that. More bonuses. 1 additional candy when trading Pokemon, and trainers level 31 and above will receive 1 guaranteed Candy XL when trading Pokemon. Such a beautiful bonus. I think it should always be implemented, but they like to kind of gatekeep those XL candies. But they're kind of loosen the purse strings a little bit, I've found, like with the raid days and just in-person raids. There's ways to get these this XL candy a little bit easier now. So with this new season, we've got new Pokemon and a new feature. We've got Dynamax and we got the Gen 8 Galore Pokemon. Very, very exciting. So as the season goes on, we'll be introduced to more and more Galore Pokemon. First, we'll start out with the 3 starters, and we'll start out with Stonejourner. Stonejourner will just be in the UK. I'm guessing it's because of Stonehenge, maybe? I'm not sure what the tie is, but I'm guessing it's that. When the season starts, we're gonna start with something called the Max Out Special Research, where you get to choose a starter from Gen 8. Choose your Galarian partner Pokemon. A new special research story with branching paths will be available to trainers throughout Pokemon Go Max Out. You'll be able to reach new heights with your chosen partner Pokemon. Depending on which partner Pokemon you choose, your postcard book background will change to celebrate your choice. Now, the Pokemon that I started with when I did this gen was Sobble, because Inteleon is really cool. But gosh, the other 2 are so good as well. This is just a really good, really solid trio for Galore. Then of course you're also going to get Dynamax Pokemon. So breaking news, Dynamax Pokemon are emerging in Pokemon Go. Reports indicate that they are appearing at mysterious new power spots being discovered across the globe. Rally your friends to take on new max battles, catch these mighty Pokemon, and unlock the power of newly discovered max particles. So it sounds like it's going to be a lot like Mega Raids, where you will be challenged by a Dynamax Pokemon, a Pokemon that's in its altered form. It's heightened, more powerful, heightened as in power, but heightened as in it's also really tall. So we'll be able to battle those Pokemon, and then your rewards will be the Pokemon's normal form as well as max particles. Instead of Mega Energy, you get max particles. That's what I'm guessing. That's what I'm reading here. Not totally sure. We'll find out when the feature is officially released, but that's what it's looking like. And I hope that's what it's looking like, because that means that we can apply those max particles to previously caught Pokemon. I have plenty of hundos that I'd like to be able to Dynamax and Gigantamax with the max particles rather than just being stuck with only the Pokemon that you battle in these power spots. Sources say that starting in September, trainers around the world will begin to uncover power spots on the in-game map. These power spots are believed to eventually contain Dynamax Pokemon that can be challenged in battle. Be sure to get a head start by scouting out these power spots and collecting max particles before embarking on your first series of max battles. So there's some prep involved. So for this season, you can expect some shakeups with Go Battle League. You'll be able to claim your rewards on September 3rd for this last season. Good, it gives me a few extra days to try to up my level here. The Go Battle League returns as part of Max Out. Get your Pokemon ready to battle in competitions such as Master Premier, Halloween Cup, Halloween is part of the season, guys. One of the best events of the year. I really hope they deliver with some new, good shinies and a great community day for October. I really hope. Really hope. So the Halloween Cup, Willpower Cup, Great League Remix, and more. As always, there will be Pokemon showcases, which will be on Saturdays and Sundays for the first one, and then for the second one, Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. So that is exciting. More chances to get that PhD Pikachu. Your research breakthrough will include Pokemon like Galarian Weezing, Galarian Mr. Mime, Exadrill, Scraggy, Furfrou, and Jangmo-O. So with spawns, as the season changes, different Pokemon will be appearing in different areas of the world. So for cities, you'll get Gengar, which is shiny eligible because the Mega is out. Skitty, Beldum, Scraggy, Trubbish, Furfrou, and Lechonk. If you're in a forest biome, you'll get Executor, Chansey, Pinsir, Hoppip, Shroomish, Emolga, and Grubbin. And remember, Emolga is actually a new shiny, so that's something to keep a lookout for. For mountains, if you're in the mountains, you get Onix, Sudowoodo, Sableye, Aggron, Boldore, Stunfisk, and Golett. If you're in a water biome, you'll get Kingler, Staryu, Lapras, Remoraid, Ducklet, Crabrawler, and Sandygast. And that's not the only Pokemon you'll get, obviously. There's lots of Pokemon that will be released for each biome. There's always a and more sort of option. And also, we get Hemisphere exclusive Pokemon. So for the Northern Hemisphere, Chikorita, Cyndaquil, Totodile, that trio, Pineco, Hisuian Quillfish, Larvitar, and Autumn Deerling. And for the Southern Hemisphere, you get Hisuian Voltorb, Phoebus, Snivy, Tepig, Oshawott, Deerling, and Dino. The Egg Shakeup. Big shakeup here. Okay, so for 2 kilometer eggs, you get Cleffa, Igglybuff, Tyrogue, Wynot, and Larvesta, all of which can be shiny. And that's a small egg pool, which is really nice. So you can kind of really narrow down the ones that you want there instead of it being just a giant hodgepodge. So for 5 kilometer eggs, you'll get Larvesta, Komala, Grookey, Scorbunny, and Sobble, which are the new trio for Galar. So for 5 kilometer eggs from Adventure Sync rewards that you get every Monday at 9 a.m. Chingling, Riolu, Tyrant, Amara, and Phantom. That's for 5 kilometer eggs. For 7 kilometer eggs, you get all Galarian Pokemon. You get the Meowth, Slowpoke, Farfetch'd, Zigzagoon, and Yamask. And for Root 7 kilometer eggs, which are kind of fun, you get Hisuian Growlithe, Hisuian Sneasel, White Stripe Basculin, guys. That's finally back in the game from the last Go Tour that we had earlier this year. Very hard shiny to get. I have one. I spent an entire day trying to get it, and I will never trade that thing away because of how hard I worked to get it. So go for that Pokemon. It's probably the rarest thing in all the eggs. You get Dino and Pancham as well in those eggs. 10 kilometer eggs. This is where I am so excited. Okay. Druddigon, Larvesta, Charcadet, Frigibax, and Dreepy. Dreepy is one of my favorite Dragon-type Pokemon, and it is honestly, I haven't been this excited about a Dragon-type Pokemon release since Garchomp. So I cannot wait for Dragapult. Cannot wait. I will be hatching those 10 kilometer eggs. So pumped. Also, for Adventure Sync rewards for 10 kilometer eggs, you'll be seeing Dratini, Rockruff, Drampa. That's really cool. I don't have one yet. So that'll be nice to hatch one of those. Jangmo-O and Frigibax. So very dragon heavy eggs. And yeah, so that's it for that season. The season is gonna be, I think it's gonna be really good, really promising. We're already starting out with 2 events that sound very exciting to kind of kick us off. So let's get into the first event of the season of Max Out. It is called Go All Out, and it's where they introduce the starters as well as 2 new shinies. Let's get into it. So the bonuses will be 2 times XP for catching Pokemon and 2 times XP for evolving Pokemon. So the debuts will be, it's a bunch, guys. Oh my gosh. Grookey in that line, Scorbunny in that line, Sobble in that line. So Rillaboom, Cinderace, and Inteleon will all be in the game with this event. Very exciting Pokemon. Their community days are probably not going to be until probably next year, actually. I think we're pretty far ahead with the starters. So, and then of course you get the Dreepy line: Dreepy, Dracloak, and Dragapult. Ugh, I cannot wait. I really hope I hope that Dragapult shakes up the meta, because it should. Also, for the first time in Pokemon Go, trainers in the United Kingdom may encounter Stonjourner. So the evolution for all of these Pokemon are going to be the standard 25 for the first evolution and then 100 for the second. No gimmicks, just candy. So for Pokestop showcases, There will be a Galarian first partner Pokemon featured, so definitely save those XXLs. By chance, maybe XXS, maybe this season they take the shift into the XXS Pokemon instead of just the large ones. We haven't seen the XXS in play yet, so hopefully we're shifting in that direction, because it'd be nice to show some love to that side too. So for spawns, you'll get Grookey, Scorbunny, Sobble, Skwovet, and Wooloo. Skwovet and Wooloo can both be shiny. So that is pretty cool. I'm very excited about those. I mean, the Pokemon I'm not super enthusiastic for, but I'm always enthusiastic for new shinies, and there's 2 coming with this event. Which, with the way Niantic's been lately, 2 new shinies in an event is spoiling us. You can also get Dreepy in the wild if you're lucky. In 5km eggs, you'll get Grookey, Scorbunny, and Sobble. At 7km eggs, you'll get all the Galarian Pokemon, so Meowth, Ponyta, Slowpoke, Zigzagoon, Darumaka, Yamask, and Stunfisk. 10km eggs will be Dreepy. Very excited. The field research tasks will include the 3 starters, Skwovet and Wooloo. So max out special research is where you get to choose your starter Galore Pokemon, and that influences your postcard book background. So choose wisely, guys, because I think maybe you get a good IV one from this. It's from research, so I think so. Be really cool if you got it shiny too, but that's asking for too much. So that's actually a pretty solid first event. I'm super excited to delve in with the starters, and then for the second event, we start going into the Dynamax Pokemon, and that is where it gets real exciting. So this event goes from September 3rd to September 10th, starting at 10 a.m. and ending at 10 a.m. The second event of the season, Go Big, which we have details for, starts September 10th, ends September 15th. It starts at 10 a.m. local time, just right after the Go All Out event, and then it ends at 8 p.m. local time, September 15th on Sunday. And this is where we get to encounter Dynamax Pokemon, and that's where the Kanto starters come back. So your bonuses will be 2 times XP for completing a max battle, and then 2 times XP for spinning Pokestops. Dynamax debuts. The following Pokemon will make their Pokemon Go Dynamax debuts in 1-star max battles: Bulbasaur, Charmander, Squirtle, Skwovet, and Wooloo. That's 5 Pokemon. All of them can be shiny, and I cannot wait to see how this feature pans out. Pokemon caught from max battle encounters as well as their evolutions can be Dynamax during max battles. So that doesn't exactly say that we're going to be able to Dynamax older Pokemon that we have. I really hope they didn't give them the shaft. I'm still unclear about that, so we'll see. There's going to be some Pokestop showcases, field research tasks. The following Pokemon will be available to encounter when you complete field research: Bulbasaur, Charmander, Squirtle, Skwovet, and Wooloo. So the fact that we get those Pokemon bare bones without any Dynamax energy makes me think that we'd be able to Dynamax those as well. Because why put something in research that wouldn't be able to Dynamax? Because apparently you're only able to get the Dynamax energy from the max battle. So I think we might be okay with using older Pokemon. I'm telling you, I'm like really nervous about that feature not working out for us. Another part of the seasonal special research story will be available to all trainers beginning at the start of the event. Trainers can complete tasks focused on max battles to earn max particles, a new avatar item, and more. You can claim the special research at no cost from Tuesday, September 3rd to Tuesday, December 3rd. And you get a Dynamax band, which will help you Dynamax those Pokemon. And of course, there's going to be some $8 web store thing, Max Particle Pack. The Max Particle Pack bundle will feature 6 Max Particle Packs for a total of 4,800 Max Particles for all your Dynamax needs. Again, we don't know what this all looks like in the game yet. We're just getting words. So we are not super clear yet, but it sounds exciting. I cannot wait. This season is going to be really fun with Halloween and everything, and then not Christmas, because Christmas is winter, but it's going to be a good season. I'm super excited. What are you guys most excited about? What Pokemon are you most excited about Dynamaxing? Is there a hundo that you have, or a shundo, or just a really sentimental Pokemon that you really can't wait to Dynamax? I know I've got a few. Let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, share, set notifications, comment, Oh, also, I put a little link below in the description for a Google form. If you can just a little feedback form, totally anonymous, very short. I'd really appreciate your input so I can keep building off of my interactions with you guys. Thank you so much. Have fun out there. Bye. Oh, hold on, video's not over yet. We just got the September content update. It's the very next day. I was about to upload the video, but then more information came in, so we gotta talk about it. Okay, September content. We have max battles, 5-star raids, mega raids, shadow raids, and it's all about raiding and battling this season, and I'm just super excited for it. Okay, so for max battles, as mentioned, we're gonna have Dynamax Bulbasaur, Dynamax Charmander, Dynamax Squirtle, Dynamax Squovit, and Dynamax Wooloo. 5-star raids, we will have Kyogre from September 3rd to September 14th. We will have Groudon between September 14th and September 26th. And we will have Zacian, and it can be shiny. I am pumped about that one. That's gonna be really exciting. That's gonna go from September 26th to October 4th. For Mega Raids, we're gonna have Absol, Houndoom, and Gardevoir. Mega Absol will be September 3rd to September 14th. Houndoom will be September 14th to September 26th. And Gardevoir will be September 26th to October 4th. Shadow Raids, Raikou will be in Shadow Raids the entire month. Our raid hours will be split between Kyogre and Groudon. The first 2 raid hours are gonna be Kyogre, second 2 Groudon. So for Spotlight hours, we've got Wooloo September 3rd, 2 times Evolution XP, and at that point it can be shiny, so make sure you block out that 6 to 7 p.m. time range so you can really get yourself the best chance to get Wooloo. Then on September 10th, 2 times Catch Stardust, we have Dewpider, which can be shiny, of course, and that's also one that I would like to catch one myself. I only have one via trade. We have Wobbuffet September 17th, and that's going to be 2 times Catch XP. That can be shiny as well. And then, of course, we have Machop with 2 times Catch Candy for September 24th. And again, this is from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. There's some pretty good ones here, so I recommend blocking out those times. So for the events in this month, we've got Go All Out and Go Big, which we just talked about. Then our third event is going to be on September 8th from 2 to 5 p.m. It's going to be the leaked raid day that they mentioned a few weeks ago, but we finally have the name of the Pokemon. It's going to be Phalanx, and Phalanx will be shiny. That's actually a really exciting one, so I'm super pumped about that. Then on September 14th, we have Community Day, and that is, we don't know what that is yet. So big old question mark for right now. Then on September 18th to September 22nd, we have the Psychic Spectacular, which is an event we've had before. That will go from 10 a.m. September 18th to 8 p.m. September 22nd. On September 22nd, we will have an Oranguru and Passimian Research Day, which means that those 2 Pokemon will be shiny. Passimian will be shiny for the first time. Oranguru we got at a Go Fest last year, so that's really cool too. And then September 26th to October 1st, we have Legendary Heroes. Don't know what that is yet, but I'm guessing it's gonna coincide with Zacian being out. So that, it just sounds like we're gonna have a packed month for what's usually, I feel like September is normally a pretty underwhelming time for Pokemon Go, just because it's usually after the Go Fest season and everything that they just kind of slow down a little bit, but it doesn't seem like they're slowing down, so I'm pretty pumped. How are you guys feeling? Anyway, again, like, subscribe, share, comment, do all the stuff. Thank you guys for bearing with this long, fragmented sort of video, but this is all the stuff we have coming out, and I am so excited. What are you most excited for? Talk to you guys soon.